Today, we are diving into one of the key factors for muscle growth, training volume. Whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced lifter, understanding how to balance volume is crucial for hitting your goals. But what happens if you train with high intensity and low volume? Can you still make long-term gains? For beginners between that 0 and 6 month mark, low volume at this stage will have you walking into the gym like you massive. So, for beginners, we're begging for the gains. 8 to 12 sets per muscle group per week. For intermediates between that 6 month and 2 year mark, I am interested in the gains. Intermediate can be classed as when you stop getting asked, do you even lift, bro? After 6 months, your body adapts to the basics and you'll need more volume to keep those gains rolling. We're talking, say, 12 to 20 sets per muscle group per week. Not everybody's gonna need 20 sets. You may benefit from 15 sets. Keep in mind, these are just rough ballparks, but at least you've got a runway or a sort of guide for the future. But here's the tip. Just because you can doesn't mean you should max out on volume all the time, unless you enjoy waddling around the gym like a penguin for the rest of the week. Advanced lifters, 2+ years. You know by now that muscles don't just grow because you smash the shit out of them. You need to coax them. Advanced, 2+ year mark, and the sets you can be doing from here are between 20 and 30. What is your lifestyle like? Are you stressed? Do you work a lot? Do you have children? What is your time availability? Are you eating enough food? Are you well? Like, there's so many things that go into whether you can tolerate that amount of volume. Many people can't. I can't. My life is too busy to do that. You do the best with what you've got. I'm trying to develop my aerobic system right now, so I've had to knock my volume right down. Whether you can do 20 to 30 sets or especially going above that is only something you can trial and error over time and follow metrics such as, how you feel, heart rate variability, resting heart rate. All of these things can help you to understand whether you're in a good state, whether you're tolerating that volume. Are you getting stronger over time? Are you plateauing more often than not? Somebody who has better genetics may be at the advanced stage in 1 to 2 years. Someone that doesn't have as good genetics may be at the advanced stage at 4 to 5 years. Don't forget about recovery. Lifting 100% all the time sounds cool. I've done it. But trust me, that's how you end up doing 0% in bed. Your missus ain't going to be happy with that. And nobody wants to be the person asking, will I have legs tomorrow? Not, am I training legs tomorrow? There was one time where I was trying to walk up the stairs and Kate recorded. I will ask her if she has this footage. Are you recording me?
Yeah.
What a bell. Yeah. We've all been there. RPE, rate of perceived exertion, and RIR, reps in reserve, are your best friends. Use them, don't abuse them. Next common question. Can you still make gains with high intensity but lower volume? Now, this is something that I've done over the years myself. I've not had the time to be able to put in the high volume, so I've had to train hard. I can't argue too much with the shape that I'm in, especially now I'm running, FFMI, close to 24, and I've never gone over 15 sets per muscle group per week. Based on the effort that I've put in terms of volume, I'd say that I've progressed pretty well over the last 4 or 5 years. Advanced lifters might plateau in this approach because while high intensity can build strength, sometimes your muscles are just whispering, give me more. And you only need to ask Dorian Yates. His low volume, high intensity approach has worked for many. How do you know when to adjust your volume? If you are getting stronger, but your muscles are like, no fam, we good today. It might be time to bump up the volume. The good news, a slight volume tweak can fix it. Beginners, start with low to moderate volume and focus on proper form, proper mate. Intermediates, increase your volume gradually while balancing recovery. For advanced lifters, high volume is key, but pair it with smart intensity management. Don't burn yourself out trying to impress your reflection. Volume drives muscle growth, but intensity and recovery are just as important, or at least close to being as important. So go ahead, pop them in, and let the gains commence. Now, when it comes to beginning your journey in bodybuilding or just generally in health and fitness, I witnessed brand new people join the gym with an interest in muscle hypertrophy. And instead of starting the journey off and maximizing the muscle growth process by their own systems they have for free without exogenous hormones, they jump onto the hormones and then, of course, get the benefits from the hormones, but without having built up a foundation of muscle mass through their own hormonal profile. So we don't want to go into a gym and jump on gear. It's arguable to not go on gear ever anyway, but for the people that do that, you want to spend at least 5 years building that muscle first, building a strong, solid foundation. And then in the future, if you want to compete, you can't compete without. So you have to go to the dark side and you have to, start using the special supplements, shall we say. But again, another analogy is for us naturals. When you walk into a gym and you're brand new, you don't want to be walking in doing 50 sets per workout. Walking into the gym like, I can bang out a 30 set workout. Walking out like off, you don't want to be doing 30 to 40 sets per muscle group per week. You want to start off with more of a minimalist approach to training and sort of have the mindset of wringing the sponge at every phase for maximal gain. So really wring out the water every time, whether you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced. And then as your journey goes on, you've got tools in your arsenal to use when you need them. Don't use them all at once because you'll plateau sooner, or you'll put in more work and get less returns, and that doesn't make sense. It's not like business building muscle. You can't do more and get more. You've got to do enough, put enough stimulus on the body, and then you'll get the gains back that you want. But if you jump right past that and do too much, and you're doing 2-hour workouts as soon as you start off, you're just breaking muscle tissue down. Your muscles are atrophying and they're just building back up to baseline. It's important that the stimulus is sufficient for muscle growth to occur for a long period of time, and for that reason we want to be progressive in our nature. The same way that somebody who wanted to go on steroids wouldn't take all the steroids in one go. They take a little bit and then a year later more and more, and so eventually they are giving the body the stimulus when it needs it, when it's plateaued.